What's up guys, and welcome back to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time out we escaped the mines, made our way back to Grand Trad, where we witnessed the funeral procession for the king, and put our plan into action to try to assassinate Luis, which of course ended up failing because apparently the king did some sort of magic spell, and now he's a big island that's floating right over there actually. Hi king, how you doing? But because Luis is apparently one of the ones up to be crowned the new king, apparently nobody can hinder that and take him out. So in trying to kill him, Grius ended up getting caught by the king's magic and Luis slayed him, unfortunately. So RIP to Grius, he will be missed. I really liked him as a character. A lot of fun to have in the party. But then we met up with Hulkenberg here, who apparently worked with Grius back in the day, protecting the prince. And now we're going to the mausoleum to see him and mourn him, I suppose. But first, we gotta talk to some people around here. Starting with this sighing soldier.
I'm running out of options here.
We've made enemies of Luis. Do you know what that means? It's not just his elite private army we need to worry about. Luis himself is an extraordinary mage. Once he draws that magic-imbued sword of his, the only thing that awaits is death. Closere. What can we do against an opponent like him? Why did I become a soldier to begin with? That's a positive way of thinking.
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
Poor guys.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
Indeed. Alright. Continue on.
Alright.
No lookouts that I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well,
It's so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
even so.
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. So we gotta do something about it. How you doing, Moore? Might come talk to you in a second. Stroll?
Let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him, for Grius' sake as well. Hulkenberg?
Alright.
Just as I thought. This area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here. Indeed. Before we go talk to Moore, there's some more stuff to do in the memorandum. Does that count as my one pun about Moore's name? Since I haven't actually entered his study yet. It's kind of my own self-imposed rule, so I guess I have to decide. So first we have the mausoleum. An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral is connected to it for the convenience of the Sanctus, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know of this path, as most prefer the main entrance than to walk among the dead. Yeah, I'd rather not walk among the dead, to be fair. We have Hulkenberg. Iselin? Maybe? Hulkenberg? A Rusant lady knight met in Grand Trad. Once a member of the Royal Knights, she served the prince alongside Grius. Although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that he survived the attack and searched for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she has become completely accustomed to the point that she introduces herself that way. Alright. Hi, kitty. Plateau, right? I'm gonna pet you every time I come in here, too.
Here, kitty.
What a cute cat.
Oh,
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. Probably. Also, what's this? A magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word Mason. According to Moore, it's a person's name.
hey.
Just to be sure, the Royal Magic is the spell that got invoked at the royal funeral, right? And this is its formula?
Yes.
That does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Luis's hand. Kind of a stupid plan if it involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. In the 785 years that Uchronia has endured, there has only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there are still secrets to be found, a reason that this script exists, and for the name and drawing at the end.
Grant me a moment.
What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now that I consider it again, I feel as if I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? It's certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom.
Got a moment?
Hey, you okay? Indeed. Certainly seems there is much I cannot recall.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you shared with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Okay. Alright, Stroll, we finally have enough for you to learn the healer. Excellent. What type of... It has Hama, so it does light damage. And then it gets Medi, which is heal for all allies. Patra cures status ailments for one ally. Evasion against slight attacks. Kunda covers medium HP every turn. Alright, time to learn.
Fascinating.
The healer. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life.
All right.
Let's do it! Awaken, Stroll, to another power.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Yeah.
Soul of the healer. Should any among us need aid, I gladly offer it. This too is an important role on the battlefield. Yay!
A new power to wield.
I'm gonna keep him as mage for now, though. Figured we'd hear what he have to say at this point in the story. The Grand Cathedral. I recall visiting it a few times, an iconic structure, and a symbol of the sheer power Sanctism holds in the kingdom. I believe it was also where they kept the royal scepter, instrument of the royal magic, that lofty power said to shake the world's very foundation. Should that scepter fall into the wrong hands, it could spell dire consequences for the country, not the least of which fracturing the much-needed faith of the people. The man you stand against, the man known as Luis, may be one of the most powerful wielders of magic alive today.
Fascinating.
If you would fight, you must strive to reach the pinnacle of your archetype, train well alongside your allies. Indeed, I am curious to see who prevails. Thanks, more. Since I used a more pun before, I'm going to say anytime that I plan to go in, I'm limiting myself to one pun. So unfortunately I used it before I even entered his study. I'm a little too eager.
This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Then let's head inside. You all ready?
I just want to be 100% certain that I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so we are currently here, 6/11, which every month has 30 days, so it's not quite the same as in our real world. But the end of the mourning period is on the 22nd. Forgiveness Day is the next month, the 27th. And then all the way over here, the 10th month, the 27th day is the day of the hero. And that's supposedly whenever this whole election, it almost feels like, is going to end. I guess we're good. I can't think of anything else to do. So let's go.
Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here.
We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
We move. There is a treasure chest in the room next to us. How do I get to it? Seems as though it's locked. Damn it. What about this door? Ah, fine. I guess only way is forward. And that black smoke does not give me hope.
Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at that abandoned mine before.
But the mines were... What do you sense?
I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Maso Hendo?
Going in. Right, no time to second guess ourselves. Another human, I'm guessing? And another crystal. That's what it is.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works.
Who the hell?
Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
Oh, we're just prepared for whatever you sick on us.
I can't be.
No. Son of a bitch. Piece of shit necromancer.
Alcest.
Ow.
Alcest, stop it!
Hulkenberg, we're gonna need you to step up. We're gonna need you to get your power, please.
Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please.
Ow.
Is this the price of my failure then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Save her! Yes! Oh god.
The prince is alive!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Yeah, I feel like she
True.
kind of needed to know.
His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I...
It's awakening time.
Star who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Hear now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Yeah, I don't think so.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard!
Tell us what you're all about.
Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Oh,
Alcest, I will see you freed.
hell yeah.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way!
Let's go.
Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
You've unlocked synthesis skills? Let's go! Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing X on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon.
Brius, I'm so sorry.
Behold, we stand
Oh,
together.
okay. So she can do Magic Guard, raise a barrier that nullifies one elemental attack for all allies in a caster's row. They're both the same thing. They're both Magic Guard, okay. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and
Together.
do this.
Let's do this!
United front.
A mystic shield.
Make sure we're all on the front row.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Whoa!
I'm all prepared.
So deals weak magic wind damage to all enemies, heavy physical light damage to one enemy, and then Mata or Kaja. Interesting.
I won't hold back.
Only a flesh wound.
Ow. Ooh. Do we know anything about him? We know he's not weak to wind. Okay.
Give me your aid!
Weak fire damage, weak ice damage to all enemies.
No.
Not bad. Alright, let's hit him with fire. What does she have? Draws enemy attention and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn. And she's got Noble Resolve, halves damage taken when ambushed. That's
Not
good
this
to
one.
have. I think I'm gonna do that.
I stand waiting.
Come at me. Ow.
Only a flesh wound.
Stop it. He does not appear to be weak
not out of
to
this
anything
yet.
that we have.
Thank you.
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I can.
Let's get on with it! Go for it!
Alright, I'm gonna pass to her.
Blade in hand.
She can do
Strike me if
nice
you
proclamation again. I need to heal up.
Careful, you gotta aim
I
better.
needed him to hit that.
dare. This is nothing.
I feel like it's just keep healing her. Please be weak to strike. He is not.
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
Do this again.
Is that all?
Maybe not.
I have an idea. I'm gonna try to do Rider of the Blade to do light damage. He might be weak to this.
Go!
Let's do this!
Holy shit, this is awesome.
Their weakness.
Yes! Oh, thank
Out of this yet.
goodness.
Are you prepared?
And this is just basically hitting him as much as I can. Let's get Stroll some
Helpful as
health here.
This is nothing.
I think I just need to heal
We're not
her.
out of this yet.
Thank you.
And protect again.
Is that all?
Do this again.
Tis yours.
Oh, thank I was worried. I was like, I hope I don't have to watch that whole thing again. But no, we can skip through it, which is nice.
My thanks.
Is that all? Blade in hand.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
I love the fact that I can skip through the animations. I did not know this
This is nothing.
because I just did that for both her turn and my turn. That's
Are you prepared?
awesome.
I defer to you.
Hit him.
Go!
No holding back.
That's it. Sorry, Grius.
Alcest.
I'm gonna miss you so much, man.
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Pain. Pain.
That'll do.
Hey, level up for Stroll.
I shall rise to the occasion.
More strength and more luck. Grius's memento.
Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Ah, sadness.
Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
Hi.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
I really hope that destroying those things is not a bad thing. I could definitely see the story going that way, where we just have to keep breaking these things because we think they're bad, but they look evil and they feel awful. but then we destroy him and it releases something.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward.
Oh.
'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Nope, you're hurt.
Don't 'tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
We should head back.
Yes. We should head back.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
And it's nighttime.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out.
Oh no. This is gonna be rough.
I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Grease entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Oh, you know it.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice.
Just out of curiosity, because honestly I'm afraid, or your call, with the other two options. I really have to pay attention to whenever my options pop up, because I feel like I'm clicking through so quickly. Sometimes I'm not prepared for that, and then I just choose whatever the first option is.
You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you for sure. I hope we can count on you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
New ally, Hulkenberg.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
Guessing we'll be able to study the night now. Hell yeah.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the night. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Woo! New bond.
I would stake my very life upon it.
I sense a heroic embodiment of the night from Hulkenberg. Woo!
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
Want to FaceTime him?
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare.
So you're saying we could go out and hang out with our friends and up our social stats and all of that stuff in the meantime?
But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
I like the setup for this. It's very similar to Persona, but different enough.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do. There's nothing we could have done. So what's hard is, looking at it from the outside, I mean, there's nothing we could have done. Grius had his plan. He was going to put it in action whether I was involved or not. But looking at it from my character's point of view, would I feel guilty in his shoes? I'm going to be real about it.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even give proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Me too. Oh my god. I can't do this to her. I can't. You got us this far.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say.
I wonder if he would have said me too, saying, I wish you weren't so useless, or me too as in, I wish I wasn't so useless too. Oh my god, I can't believe that was an option though.
My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, alright? I'll do whatever I can.
Hell yeah. I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Rank 2!
Gotta focus on the here and now.
Awesome.
Not the past.
Reduces the mage cost of studying the mage lineage. Hell yes. The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away. That's interesting.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Let's sleep.
Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Are you telling me to go to bed, Gallica? What's the view from the window? I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. Alright, we do have more in the memorandum, though. To the Royal Scepter Chamber. A room in which the Royal Scepter is kept, located on the upper floors of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the Royal Scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the King's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the necromancer. He is attempting to alter Grand Trad somehow with magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind his scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. On Hulkenberg. Hails from the Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Ontario. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit, not with her wits, but with her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her own family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight, but after failing to protect the prince, she has been too ashamed to return home. On Grius. His real name is Arvid Alsace, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operative. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. As he was considered to be part of the prince's royal personal guard as part of his duties, he also helped give fundamental training to young knights. After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared with him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. In the northern fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to clear experience that separated him from the other soldiers. However, he lost all of his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Luis personally, rather than appoint Maso, Hendo, or Stroll despite their qualifications. That does make sense for him.
What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. She'll get angry if you go in without her permission.
True. Maria. Oh, I can hear Maria's pained crying as Fabian comforts her. Sad. Stroll.
Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish that I could have thanked him.
We owe him for leading us to a real knight. Hulkenberg?
I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alsace's fight is a grand undertaking. We cannot fail him.
I thought we'd be able to pick up Grius's gear or something. Figured that's what Fabian was talking about, but I don't see it anywhere, so go ahead and head to bed. Bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night? Indeed. Oh. We've returned to the study!
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Well, it's fine, Gallica. We're sleeping in the real world. Apparently we've been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short.
I know. It's still too soon. I'm still hurting from it.
It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The magic used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Maso Hendo's soul. Aww.
Yet
Still
be
sad.
warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Moore. Hero's Incense. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the Hero's Incense you receive from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
We get to see the kitty out in the real world? I like that. I'm fine with that.
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
Of course I'll do that. I would love nothing more.
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
Bye.
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? As the crystal underground has been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial, all of it. More importantly,
He's got a third eye. I see that.
a rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter, the plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's the 12th. Water's Day.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after the man at the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob the country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince but for Grius as well.
I'd say...
One last matter.
I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Maso Hendo, you seem best suited to the task. This is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, Maso Hendo?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, got it.
May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain.
What?
A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Quest start. Necromancer takedown. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of prophesized calamity. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there.
Hey, you got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, you got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Grievous said that sword was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think I can make it float.
Give it a shot.
That's what the prince used it to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it.
I can skate on my sword! Yes! That's what I always wanted! While in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and ride quickly through the area. You can increase your speed by holding R2.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
You! Mastari man.
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs.
Medicine? Is it that expensive?
Yes, it is. Or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by a cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mastari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they do business with you. I have to try. But it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
I hope it's not too much trouble.
I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
If so...
St. Firmus Church should be on San Lumio Street. I think they'll sell us the medicine?
Let's give it a shot.
We will try. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Understood? Hulkenberg, how you doing?
I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well.
So?
We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall we be off to it then?
I have things to do. Kurt man.
Whatever.
Oi, elder lad. Going somewhere? Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Rumor has it that Luis, you know the bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. Thank you. Knowledgeable man.
Hey!
If I may ask you one thing, are you all going to the Grand Cathedral?
Why?
Hey, who told you that?
Ha! Calm yourself. There's no need to be so worried. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I've got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral. You could always use more information, couldn't you?
What?
Information?
I'm what some may call an informant. I sell information, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge?
Interesting. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Ukraine. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information you purchased in the item section of the main menu via the information panel. Well, you know what? We have enough for it, so let's buy Grand Cathedral status.
Hey!
If you're set on going to the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, the necromancer. Ugh, just the thought of bones and corpses moving on the road sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue.
Just between us.
Couldn't tell you why, but there are statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light wind and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know a little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end his madness at the cathedral. Received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. Put it away so I can check it later. Cool.
Come again anytime.
Well, let me know if you've anything else you want to hear about. I know this city like the back of my hand. Hey, what's this mole? I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is the Honeybee Inn.
You're right.
It does sound like his information could be useful to us, but the Honeybee Inn? A shady-looking guy like him is a regular there?
I mean, not too surprising. Stroll, how you doing?
Gah, I know worrying about it won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabian's face, I just can't shake the guilt.
You can't blame yourself.
You're right. There's much and more to do before we can feel sorry for ourselves. We were only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally, still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second, though they looked nothing alike.
Got it.
Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grius would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he'd be right.
What's happened?
So true. What's going on here? Masked man?
Oh.
Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mistari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trad.
The Mistari tribe?
I see.
Of course, no, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. So then, any interest in our history? In why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know.
Mistari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right?
Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance.
That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I'm always here.
You'll be a lifesaver.
Oh, I get it.
All right.
Because I'm seeing now. I'm seeing something up near the shops. It looks like another social stat, more than likely. What is over here, though? What is this? Gloam Hall.
What's it now?
You, what business do you have at the magic shop? It's closed during the day anyway. Besides, this place's days might be numbered. Forget Lycion. If the Ignited Consortium zeroes in on you, it's the gallows for sure. I know the proprietor, actually. Used to be an army doctor back in the day. Doing everything I can to get them to look the other way. Place is too good to be busted.
Well, we'll come back another time, then.
Idiot peasant.
What the hell? Out of my sight, filthy little elder.
Come on!
Someone's shouting from upstairs, but don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong.
Who's shouting at me? I'm gonna punch him in the face.
What's that?
Executioner.
What you need?
What are you staring at? Got no executions planned for the time being. Or do you envy my job? Sorry, got no plans on stepping down. I like killing people too much.
Astounded peasant. Ah, you believe this freak? He's not moved from that corpse for ages, even as the stink gets worse and worse. He never says a word, no matter what I ask him. You ask me, mind fog folks like him might be creepier than the cadavers. So, mind fog, that's something that still don't know much about. Beggar? I always thought man drops his mag pouch around here, and well, I'm a damn fool, so I wanted to cash it immediately, but it ain't raining today. The worse the weather, the better the conversion rate, so when the sun comes out, you'll be getting less. Oh, man in pain.
Hey!
Did you hear that? Sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby.
You're not getting off the hook.
Okay, what about this guy? Anxious guardsman.
You there! You should be careful. There have been reports of Nydia swindle around here. Wait, you're an elder? Duh! Damn it, what's going on?
Right, who's in pain? This guy. He's in pain.
Hey, you there! Do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me.
He's in pretty rough shape. Medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have 5 on hand. Want to give him one?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You saved me.
It's feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. Normally people pay no mind to Parapus like me, but you really helped me. Here, take this as a thanks.
Hey, let's go.
That was nice of you to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better.
Me too. What's up, little punk kid?
Oh, you're an elder. Elder. Go away. If even kids are doing this, the adults are setting a terrible example.
Indeed. Brawny mercenary?
I'm in it.
Oh, the sword on your hips, there's quite the beaut. You a mercenary too? Being sent out to the Grand Cathedral or something?
Not quite being sent out, but...
Hang on there. I was just kidding when I asked. You're serious? The Saint Army's desperate if they're resorting to the help of an elder.
Oi then.
In that case, let me give you a word of advice. I know some soldiers who made it out of the Grand Cathedral alive. A great many were afflicted with malady and poison. If you're really going there, make sure you prepare yourself at the church or the general store.
Thank you.
Wow, what can I do?
Activist woman.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, you're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experiences while here in town?
Why do you ask?
Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause. But this doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 reeve or so, that alone could save one person from dire circumstances.
Seems shady.
Oh, right. I probably do seem rather suspicious.
What can I do?
Well, if it's not going to take up my time, maybe I should do it.
Excuse me?
Fine.
Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can.
Appreciate it.
I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
Gonna be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can. But she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up? Hone my eloquence. Okay. That's not. Right, but I think that probably should unlock for next time if I want to spend my time there. I wanted to come here to sell all of my valuables, I think they're called. Sarcastic soldier. This sounds like my type of guy.
Hang on a minute, you.
An elder, huh? What business have you at the Grand Cathedral? And you have a fairy escort. What noble family have you absconded from?
We were just passing by. We weren't anyone's servants or captives. Can you stop trying to pick a fight with us?
Got my eye on you. Try any funny business and I'll show no mercy.
What are you playing at?
I'll show you no mercy. Kick your ass. Parapus man.
That man. He does as he pleases, all while concealing his true intentions. Sorry, pay no mind to what I've just said.
This guy's got some frustrations to deal with. Damn bloody noble. Can't believe he's making me go to the mausoleum. It's not like I can go searching unless that necromancer's caught. Wary soldier?
What in the world is that soldier grumbling about now?
Can't he just concentrate on guarding? The soldiers' morale is so low that they've gotten outwitted by Luis. Now look at things. Disgraceful.
And Paladin Soldier. You see plenty like him on guard duty. Some just sit there, not moving a muscle. Others roll around on the ground, moaning. Hard to look at those dead eyes and not feel something cold grip your own heart. Wish they'd give it a rest. Still have no idea what those guys are about.
Alright then.
Alright, so there are a few quests on Sunlumia Street, so we can go there. Alright, got a few more people to talk to. Grumbling Soldier.
What to do?
Another week, another load of bodies. Tells you how bad things have gotten in the Trolley Desert, I suppose. Sending green recruits with no real-world experience to handle it is just feeding more meat to the grinder. If only we had skilled mercenaries.
The gate guard again. I recommend entering and exiting Grand Trad through Tradia Gate right here. The royal funeral's drawn a lot of visitors. Can't be sure any misfits didn't slip through the cracks. We know it's a hassle, but using this gate is for your own safety as well as the city's.
Come on.
Yeah, whatever you say. Got to be coachman?
Oh!
Hey, you know about these ruins out west called Belega Corridor? Apparently there's a monster there called a Guptaurus there. Even passing by is a risk, they say. Still, I've got cargo and people to transport. Being a coachman's not easy work, I tell you. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine. Okay, we got quest here for young Nydia.
Oh.
Is this the guy that's scamming people that they were talking about? An elder? Sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from... No, wait. Are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the Hush Honeybee Inn of late? Am I that famous?
Grand, isn't it?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city. The Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go. They stopped me cold. If I learned to cook from a parapus, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even got caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot. He doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at Hush Honey Bee, then report back to me about what it was like. My only catch is, my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
I'd like to learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course, the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound? I can do it.
Thank you much.
Oh, thank you so much. You're truly kind. Agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I'll finally know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Come on.
Just like that, you're agreeing to help that guy? But I suppose Fabian has helped us out a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I heard, the Hush Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabian what we can do to help.
Okay, so work there at night. Shouldn't be too hard. Restless woman talking to you again. You gonna bash me with your words?
Come on, fish.
This is the worst. Oh, and you're still here, Elder? Everything started to go wrong once you showed up. The face in the sky, the disaster at the cathedral, it's all just the teaching of Sanctism foretold. Evil, sinful tribe, this is because you defied the teachings. Get out of the Grand Trad at once.
I'm gonna save this city, bitch. And you're gonna apologize. Disdainful noble.
That's terribly unfair.
Stubborn little stain. What do you think you're doing here? Off with you already, you're a blight on our fair city. Suppose I'm not surprised your ears don't work properly. When did all these undesirables creep into our streets?
Oh, that's nice.
But why?
Alright, we have this Igniter Merchantess. Oh, that's right. We saw her earlier.
You.
I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. Huh? How did you know about that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I've no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me?
What?
What job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say? I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I'd prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience.
Okay. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities.
This lady owns an igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy.
I don't have enough to say that. Not my problem.
Yes.
That's for the best. I'm not interested in sending a child off to get killed.
So I gotta get better. I'm guessing this is gonna race whatever that is.
Why not take a breather? There's a nice view and it's important to stop to smell the roses, you know? Besides, watching how people in Grand Tribe live might broaden your horizons.
Wisdom should broaden. Okay. Not now.
Oh, jeez.
Shabby Elder?
This won't be enough to cover the cost of tomorrow's meal. Oh, if only Halia were given a different fate.
Now we have the Suspicious Soldier. I feel like that soldier across the street keeps looking at me. He's been doing it for a while now. He's a guard for the church, so he's probably of high rank. Did I do something wrong?
You little...
Hey, are you staring at that guy across the street?
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
That soldier's behaving most suspiciously. Keeps staring at me from across the street. He's supposed to be keeping watch over the igniter shop. What does he hope to accomplish by fixing his gaze upon a fellow guard?
Let's go into the church. See if they'll sell me whatever I need. Praying woman?
This I cannot fathom.
Inviting an elder into the church at a time like this. The Sanctus should know that even holy beneficence has its limits.
Should I not be here?
Obviously not. Your very presence here goes against our doctrine. It's sacrilege. The scriptures tell us that the Elder are a dangerous tribe. They are inheritors of treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sanctism. The church offers charity to the people, but the truly devout know that the Elder are not people. Leave this place at once and be quick about it.
What?
Hey, I'm more than happy to leave you to your hate if that's what your church teaches. Let's get what we came for and be on our way.
Hello?
Closure, eh? I can see that you're an elder. I'll not turn you away if you come here with a purpose. However, I do hope you will keep it brief.
Excuse me.
Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called Breath of Fresh Air here?
Breath of fresh air, you say? We typically only make the particular remedy available to those who've accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve.
For an elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe?
Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teaching forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to even sell, that is, give them to you, is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest. Now, how may I assist?
I want to purify.
Judging by that sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments that with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation.
If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify. Damn it! Certain equipment can be taken to a church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. You can unlock the Purify function by raising the Wisdom Royal Virtue. Equipment that can be purified will be noted in the item description. We'll pay your lofty fee.
We got the Breath of Fresh Air. Let's take it back to Sunshade Row.
Indeed. Hello, sir. I've got your thing.
You there? My dear fellow, is that the Breath of Fresh Air? Did you get that for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, praise be! I give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mastari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve to me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
Hey, no.
Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place.
You there? What you did, means the world to me. Thank you, truly, for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. So, rusted accessory and tolerance.
All right.
Woo! I hear a voice.
Within thee.
Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee.
That brilliance.
This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee.
Now then.
Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny.
Understood. Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information.
An accessory? I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is.
I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me.
No way.
For crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you, though. We should get this looked at, Maso Hendo.
Bye-bye now.
Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man.
Excellent. I'm doing things!
Come to think of it.
Oh, that reminds me. I think we have something that needs appraising. Want to have the shop take a look at it? You don't have to go to a specialist to get your weapons, armor, and igniters appraised. Just ask any shop attendant and they should be able to handle it.
Hell yeah. Unidentified weapons, armor, or magic igniters you attain can be appraised at a shop. Once identified, they can then be equipped and used.
Okay.
Hello, shopkeep.
Hello there.
Oh, I don't see customers of your kind very often. Browse at your leisure, though. Your tribe's dealings are your own.
What's this? Gambler's Jewel, luck +3? Yes. Thank you. So, I do not know what that little one thing up there means, but holy crap, that is powerful. It's also a lot of money. It's strength +3 and magic +3 as well. I need to get that. I need to raise my gold.
What is it?
It's a dangerous world out there. Always best to have a weapon or two by your side. To be honest, I'd prefer an igniter, but those are priced beyond the means of your average commoner.
Poor guy. Alright, I'm in the tavern now. Let's see if anything in here changes. Drunk man?
What is it?
What do you want, Delos? Who do you think you are, staring at me like that? You want some of this too? This fine ambrosia would be wasted on the lips of some elder child. Go get your own drinks at Sunshade Row.
Been drinking too much. Hello, sir.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, an elder, huh? Well, I don't mind you coming in if you're just going to eat. Sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? The Sanctus Pilgrims won't hide their contempt for an elder if they see you.
Why do they hate the elder?
Just so we're clear, it's not me who hates your kind, it's my customers. To be honest, I couldn't care less about tribal sensitivities. I once tried to hire a Parapus girl,
I'm out of ideas.
but the regulars wouldn't stand for it. Something about her being filthy. Though if I could speak freely, I'd say the same thing about most of the Clamar. It's no way to say it, but that's simply how things are, in both the city and the country. Take care of your business and be on your way, please, for both our sakes.
Alright, bye. A deferent staff?
Oh, what a pity.
I'm quite sorry. You've likely heard the people in this tavern speaking ill of others on the basis of their tribe. They give their opinions too freely, especially once there's a few points in them. Please take this as a token of apology. Do come back again if you like.
Oh, well thank you. Oh, finally somebody nice in this city. Jeez. I'm just searching every store at this point before I make my final decision for the day. I think the best thing to do for today, because I want to work at the bar tonight for Fabian, so I think I want to raise one of my royal virtues, that's right. And since wisdom is one that I need to raise to be able to take on a quest, I think that's what I'm going to work on first.
Something up?
So let's sit on this bench. Let's take a break.
Alright, then it's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Rogue, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only Elder in town. It's crazy how people say the most vile things right to your face.
I hate it here. I don't let it get to me.
Listen.
It doesn't really bother me. I say worse things about myself all the time. Jokes to hide the pain.
It's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well?
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there.
Gazing out the sights of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Only 2, though. Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way. Spending time at night. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night. Back to the Hush Honeybee. Regular customer? The only thing that could brighten up times like this would be seeing the smile of an innocent child. Just look at Maria. So sad I can't even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with, even for adults.
Please.
Parapus regular?
Hello.
Well, if it ain't one of Grius's chums, I have to tell you, it was a real shame what happened to him. Don't worry, friend. Everyone round here owe that man a great deal. I've got no clue what your situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities. I've got some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
Please.
Knowledgeable man, do you have more for me?
Fancy a bit of him?
He does. Ingredients of Grand Trod?
Hey!
The problem is, I don't always remember what voices I give to side characters. I feel like I come back to a character and I have no idea what I did for him before. There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trod. Right, if you want to cook something then. The butcher sells bedu meat and there are other shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city really. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabian's hometown. Why not try it out? Sweet. And then the secret of the red grass shop.
That's between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, the herb that Fabian uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabian's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
All very nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabian, of course. You're also an acquaintance of Grease's. So if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. I appreciate it. Hello, Fabian. I do think I want to talk to her about working tonight. But first... Maria's in bed. I hear stifled crying from the back of the room. For now, it would be best to leave her be. Sad. Oh, hello, Hulkenberg. What are you doing in my room?
Why is it that, no matter how much I eat during the day, I feel oddly peckish just before sleep? Almost all the shops I used to know in the capital have been replaced now. All the unfamiliar signs. I suppose time marches on with or without us.
So true. Can I head out to the city? I can. Alright. Gallica, what do you got for me?
That reminds me.
Hey, remember the shopkeeper that spoke to you at the Igniter shop? She was so cryptic. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what she said. Anyway, what's on your mind?
Town activities?
I think...
Hey, the Hushed Honeybee, it's awfully busy every night, don't you think? If you have time, why not offer to help? You might increase your tolerance.
What's happened?
I don't really see anything out there, so...
Please,
I guess I'll just talk to Fabian.
Yeah.
We always get flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. If you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bedu. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can.
If I help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. There's someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Red grass roasted bedu. Let's do it then.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next
Chop,
up
chop, chop, chop.
is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot?
Yes, we do.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do?
Put it on top, grate it in and simmer, hide it under the plate. Ooh, grate it in and simmer?
In that case.
We should grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa!
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together.
I think that's how you do it. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. My stepdad is a cook who's owned a few restaurants in his time, but he's, if I'm not mistaken, he uses Coke with ham, I believe. And like the sugar in the Coke, I don't know if he boils it or just kind of lets it sit in there for a while. But I'm pretty sure it's ham that he does this with, and it brings out like the sweetness. If you like sweet ham, of course. I typically prefer ham when it's a little bit sweeter, like the honey ham type stuff. Anyways, the dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to a customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Maso Hendo.
Looks like I did a good job helping out. My tolerance improved.
All right.
Woo!
I'm still inflexible though. I continued to help out as the night went on. Oh right, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on San Lumio Street.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's Arbor's Day.
The necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Luis's orders or not, 'twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it.
The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then.
Indeed we do. But there's a lot of stuff to do around town. Alright, we got your quest done, Mr. Nydia. That's not my name, that's my race.
Ah, have you perhaps helped out at the Hushed Honeybee? Please, tell me what it was like there.
So, the honeybee is cooking. I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
Grand, isn't it?
I see. So it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabian is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele. The head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being an idiot, I got a cold shoulder from Clemar and rogue nobles in particular, to be expected in society as it stands today.
What in the blazes?
The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful when I have a job at all, honestly, but still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. Yes!
Mission accomplished.
So, some Magla pills, wisdom, and money.
Now then.
Ooh. Yes! Oh, hell yes.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we gotta keep up our own fight, too.
Hello, menacing soldier.
Stop!
An elder and a fairy? What business do you lot have in Grand Trad?
The sensation. I can feel the magla in the air getting thinner. Does this device collect magla?
My, the vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what this accumulator does is none of your business, understand? If you're looking to exchange magla, go to Sunshade Row. If you've got no real business here, leave.
Okay. Highly unnecessary. I can do it. I can do it. I can accept your quest.
Back again.
What is it? Come to ask about the job?
Indeed I am. At least describe it. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman. Oh my gosh, you're so smart.
Well, well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters.
Hello, Brigitte.
This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned.
Yes.
Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
I hate them. They're unnecessary. They make things easier. Oh. They're unnecessary.
They're not really necessary.
Well, well. You say that with such confidence. Interesting. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
I think I am. That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
I'm also great with jokes.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
I shouldn't say. Everyone's faith is their own.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the God of Sanctism. Well, that's enough for me.
What?
Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
What?
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals.
That does appeal.
Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Okay, I accept your challenge. It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Alright, as long as you pay us.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Oops, sorry.
This one's important.
Need to slay Guptaros in Belega Corridor. The informant in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, should have more details. Cool.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside. This place.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
Okay.
Don't die out there now.
I'm guessing this will take up a day, though.
The monster at Belega Corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. To get there, you can exit from the large south gate, or speak with me and I'll call for you a carriage.
I appreciate it, Brigitte.
Please,
Excuse me, Mr. Informant. Do you have knowledge for me? So we got Ox Demon at Belega Corridor.
Want in on this?
Who told you about Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure since not many know about it. However, word has it the deepest within is a grotesque Guptaros, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe.
It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace. It'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them.
Just between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Goborns out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears.
When he says staves or maces, does he mean mage and healer? Guess we should switch it up to be safe.
Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's all I can offer you for now. Should you survive, do return. If you got the coin, I'll have more information for you. Hey, it's a traveling man.
What in the blazes?
Damn, what am I to do? I don't think I'll be able to travel outside the city for quite some time.
Oh, why?
Bloody hell, were you eavesdropping on me, Elder?
Now what am I to do?
Anyway, with the rebellion at the Grand Cathedral getting all the attention, the bandits are free to run roughshod across the wastelands. Anyone who walks out there is easy prey. Poor guy. Hello, Fabian. We'll talk.
Maria. Things are the same as always with Maria. If she could just keep busy, I'm sure it would help her clear her head.
Okay, so with the information that I was given, Stroll. So I guess he needs to switch over to the warrior then.
In the name of justice!
I think I'll put him up top. I'll put myself in the back so I can heal from behind, basically. Alright, before we save and call it a night, let's look at some of our memorandum stuff. Balega Corridor. Ruined southwest of Grand Trad, originally part of a past nation's palace, its country of origin has long passed into history, and its environs reduced to desert. All traces of its former glory are gone, still the land's dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendor of old and resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its ground. We have the Mastari tribe. A tribe recognizable by a third eye. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mastari are hard to come by, as most live in the Virga Island archipelago. As they believe in a unique faith, they are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans. I guess that further confirms that our necromancer, he has the one horn, he has a third eye. Can't remember what else he has going for him. The eye on their foreheads is often called their third eye, capable of perceiving magla, which is invisible to the naked eyes of most tribes. However, how clearly they can see the magla depends on the individual. For some it is vague, while others can see it more clearly than fairies, perceiving even the magla's quality and density. I wonder if we're going to have a Mastari join our party. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there are 8 tribes, and typically we end up with 8 in the party, if I'm not mistaken. There's another one, I think it's Ishkia. We still haven't gotten anything about them, and I know I've heard, oh, Nydia, I think is the other one, or Nydia. Don't really know what they're about yet either. Brigitte Lycion. The rogue proprietress of Lycion Magic Association, a shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Trad. A frosty demeanor and ample rumors of shady underground connections give her an air of unapproachability. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings toward minor tribes and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess. And then finally, the Sanctus Church. Churches built throughout the land for Sanctus believers who come to offer prayer. The St. Firmis Church in Grand Trad, having seen attendance drop sharply after the Regolith Grand Cathedral was built, opened its doors to non-converts and offers paid purification services for holy items and sullied equipment. Well, trying to keep it a little bit shorter because my first 3 videos have definitely gone over my usual hour-and-a-half cutoff that I give to myself, but it's really hard. These games like this and Persona are just so hard to stop because I want to get into it. I want to start really getting into these days and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next and digging into the story and the lore and everything. I'm excited. So sometimes it's hard for me to stop. But I do think next time we will go ahead and finish up her quest, and then if nothing pops up tomorrow, I might go ahead and try to knock out the dungeon in one go. I know it's going to be hard, but if I can build up enough money, I think I can get enough items to make it doable. Because I feel like most of the time that's what it takes in most of the first dungeons of these type of games, is you need to have a lot of good items. Because later in the game, they give you some stuff that helps with your MP, or you have other party members you can bring in and they can use their MP. Because running out of MP is typically whenever, that's kind of what stops your dungeon run, is you have no more MP and you can only attack with swords, and that doesn't do enough damage. So we'll see if I can build up enough to make it through the dungeon in one go, though, because I'm assuming it's going to work pretty much the same as the dungeons in Persona, where you can go up a certain amount and then you can leave whenever you're ready to go, and you just have to get to the end before the 9 days that we have left. But I'm looking forward to seeing what changes they made, though, because so far, while it does feel very much like a Persona game, the changes that they've made has definitely separated this from Persona games, and I'm happy for that. I'm really glad that this doesn't just feel like a copy and paste and then just put a little bit of paint over it to make it something looks new, but it's not really that new. But this is really, it's well done in its setup, and it's well done in the characters and world building. I'm having a blast so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching as well. If you are, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also check out the channel, we have a lot of reviews on there as well as some other Let's Plays, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.